Right, and then I'll have to decide how I'm going to handle errors. Because not every error is bad. It may just mean our information is out of date, which is super fun. Fun. Word of the day. Maybe I literally only care about this. I mean, this other stuff is nice. But I don't know if we'll ever need it. I'm just trying to think about like if we're going to render something. Like, is something like the default white pixel, does that matter? I don't think so. That could, the width and height could. But frankly, I don't know if it does. I wonder if X will give us, I think X will give us pixel data for windows that are outside of bounds. If we tell it to retain the whole window and then we move it outside of bounds, I think it will give us that data. So we probably want the width and height in pixels. I don't know if we ever really need the root visual. That's only if we're going to be doing rendering, I think. Root depth. Let's keep it. We'll do this. And do that. And then what we're going to do is for size ti, I equals 0, I less than x context, end screens, I plus plus, no, it's xcb screen iterator t script, as I call it. And then what we're gonna do, no, I don't care about any of the query adapters, that doesn't matter to me. What I think I want to do is just add all their windows. We get rid of this. A good question is what I want to do if I get an error on any part of this process. And a good answer is, who knows? Because query tree will work now. In fact, I think I just call it iterator. And what we're going to do is we're going to go x context dot end screens dot dot screens equals I think it's script data, but more like that. And then no all windows. Yeah. No, that's the problem. Because I kind of do need to know all windows that I already know about so that in the widget I can display them. That's irritating. And the question is, do I want to have a tag on every window, or do I want to move them between two lists? Because a tag on every window would be quicker for some operations. But I think for the majority operation, just keeping the ones that you want to render is easier. I think I'm tempted to have both. A list of all windows and a list of tagged windows. I mean, the number of windows we're talking about here is actually pretty small, so it doesn't really matter. Like, I can just do whatever I want. Just put them in a bit set. Yeah, okay. Let's have both. So we're gonna do, and then we're gonna do XUB window T tagged, size T n tagged. We're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna say, no, we're gonna keep that actually, tag new. We're gonna put that there. We're actually gonna move that there, and we're gonna move that there. No, we'll keep it like that. Okay. Yeah, and then tag new. And this will also make it easier when switching from exclude to include. We will need a force retry button though. Like, I mean, isn't that so defeatist? Like, the only reason you would have such a button is if you think your program is not running correctly. But to be fair, the only reason we would have something like this is if we think it's running incorrectly. We'll see. We'll maybe have one. Add unknown add unknown windows. Well, add unknown X windows. I don't know. And this is for XCTX screens root. I think that's all we need for this. I maybe want different tag settings for different screens. No, I don't think that makes sense at all. The thing is, do I want to handle screens as separate entities from their root window? I think the answer is no. I think for a screen to be tagged, the thing is, I kind of do. Because what I want is I want to know if I want to know if a window is a sub-window of a tagged window. Something really dirty I could do is just add properties to the windows themselves. That's quite cheeky. And I'm not going to do it. Because that's pretty dirty. So instead of, so like adding a new X atom for like window is recorded or something. Though you know what? That would allow other programs to interrupt pretty nicely with this one. So I'm actually kind of tempted now that I think about it. It is pretty dirty, but the fact that it allows other programs to control the recording is kind of cool. X11 window property record. Record. Record window. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's not that hard, right? But having to do it on every single, like, ugh. No, because you don't have to do it every single time. That's not true at all. Yeah, I don't know if there's a default attribute or attribute. I think it's property, but whatever. Because that would be kind of nice. I just don't think the payoff is very good, and we can change it later. It's fine. It's a bit of a bigger change, but not that much. Okay, let's do this. No, I actually want root. And then here, list window properties. Kind of. Query tree. Yeah, pretty much that. Is there a better way of doing this? Because what I want to do is I want to recursively add all sub windows. Not that anyone actually uses sub windows, they just attach everything to the root window. But I want to recursively add all sub windows. But doing that would require recomputing. Oh, yeah, that's actually a good point. After we get a screen, we want to know X window, the X context. I hate typing that. Screens. I root. Yeah, I think so. So we want to go void no X window and then xcb window t root window. Ooh.